Good afternoon, YouTubers. Tsquare here with Tsquare Talk. So we got another package to open. I've been trying to get all these packages actually opened up. I want to open this up carefully because there's something in here that I don't want to accidentally cut. Hold on here. Hope everybody's having a great day. I don't even know if I said, hey, thanks for watching, everybody. Tsquare here with Tsquare Talk. I'm kind of in my own world today. It has been a crazy morning already. A super duper light package today. Honestly, I don't even remember what is in here. This is one of them packages that just kind of slipped through the cracks. Haven't gotten around to open it yet. And, ooh, it's small, but it's a good one. Nice. My bad. Hopefully I didn't actually just show my all my information on that statement. Otherwise I might have to bleep out a little bit of it. I was kind of going frantic because it's extremely light. It's small, so it's just a couple coins. But when I looked and saw what was in there, I was like, I think I'm missing something already. I hadn't even opened it, and then I felt it right there. So I was like, okay, whew. Because it was an expensive package. I've been outside working in the garden in the heat. I'm all frustrated. Had a gopher or something get into my garden. So off to a rough start this morning. And bam. One more to add to the collection. Boom. And, you know, one of the things I'm going to kind of talk a little bit. I'm trying to catch myself. I'm a little off my game. I don't even know if I'll air this now. I probably will, but just because, you know, that's life. We all go through things on a daily basis where we get frustrated. Stuff comes up. Stuff doesn't go the way we planned. And most of the time that happens to everybody. And that's kind of one of the reasons why I really like prepping. I like preparing for stuff because I don't like that frustrating feeling, you know, when you just want to throw your hands up and you just don't know what to say, what to do. There's so much going on right now. I'll kind of show you them real quick up close. That way you guys can check them out. You guys have seen them already, I'm sure, if you've been watching the channel. But every little bit that you add to the stack helps. It's getting harder and harder to find good deals on silver and gold, really. But, you know, back to the prepping, I'm finding myself talking more about this right now because I'm getting more into it right now because are you ever really prepared for everything? You know, I hear people say, tinfoil hat nut. I've heard it before. And I laugh because, you know, tinfoil hat nut could be the guy that buys car insurance because he might have a car accident. He's prepping. He's preparing for a car accident. The guy that buys fire insurance for his house to burn down. I mean, what % of Americans really have their houses burned down? I'd be curious to know that. You know, it's a small percentage, but yet everybody buys fire insurance. That's prepping. What % of Americans are at risk of a flood wiping out their house? Probably a small percentage, but people still buy flood insurance. You know, the same thing, wind insurance. You know, I mean, knock on wood. I don't have any wood right here. I gotta knock on my cabinet above me. But, you know, you buy wind insurance. You hope you never have to use it. You hope you never have a hurricane come in and take your house. I mean, I was in Hurricane Harvey. It was a rough position to be in. Ground zero almost. But, you know, we prepare for that stuff because we know there's a possibility of it. And it's funny that people don't prepare for an economic collapse. It's funny that people don't prepare for a food shortage. I mean, I look at things like, yes, it's a long shot that we're going to have an economic collapse. I mean, if you're really playing the odds, it's something that is not happened in any of our lifetimes, a major economic collapse here in the U.S. Maybe you're in one of them places where it has happened and you're like, it's happened here. That could be. But the odds of it happening are low. But wouldn't it be worth just hedging a little bit, a small amount, even if it's just $25 a week, $30 a week? You're getting prepared. You never know what could happen. And so many people just don't prepare. And I really believe that at a certain point, people are going to be hurting because of that. It's going to be like the Great Depression. I know some people laugh and they say, man, we're not going to have a Great Depression. The government has safety nets in place now. The government will make sure that don't happen. I mean, nothing against the government. I love this country. I like a lot of stuff about it, but at a certain point, people need to kind of protect themselves a little bit. They need to, prep a little bit, have a little extra food on hand. Go to the CDC website, see what they say about having extra supplies on hand. You should have I think they're saying a 4-week supply of food at your house. 4 weeks. How many people could even go a week without food in their house? If like, say all of a sudden something happened and there was no way to get food for 1 week, how many people would be all right for 1 week? How many people would be all right for 2 weeks or a month? A month, I think the majority of people would be really hurting. They wouldn't know what to do. And a lot of people just are not prepared for it. They don't know what's coming, and no one really knows for sure what's going to come and when it's going to come. It's going to come like a thief in the night. It's going to happen quick. Whether that's a economic collapse, whether that's a food shortage, but we're seeing the signs. We're seeing a lot of the signs right now. You look what's going on in overseas. You look at all the shortages going on. A lot of people want to point the blame like it's one guy's fault that we're having shortages on everything. It's one guy's fault that the gas prices are going up. And different people will even say different people's fault. Maybe it's some guy overseas that's starting a problem that I don't really want to talk too much about that and get in trouble. Or maybe it's a political person in this country that maybe you believe he's the problem. But the point of a lot of the people that are in this community understand the problem has been growing. We've been kicking the can down the road for a long time. And soon, we're going to get to the end of the road. And there's going to be nowhere else to kick the can. I mean, yeah, it seems like they keep coming up with ways. I mean, I really thought stuff was going to break out this week. I really thought we were going to see some crazy stuff happening. But look what they did. They unloaded a ton of oil from the U.S. stockpile reserve, strategic reserves. So we're dumping our oil and gas now. It's been confirmed. I confirmed that story. I watched the president's speech on that. I found it interesting because in that speech, he put a little bit in there about strategic metals and how they're going to use their political pull essentially to build up on our strategic metal reserves. Now, what metals did he say? He said nickel. He said lithium. Two of the major components for batteries. Still going green with that green agenda. He didn't say silver. He didn't say gold. But he did say many more. Now, think about that. If you're a stacker, maybe it'll be copper. But you're a stacker. You've been holding some silver. Maybe you've been holding some gold. Maybe you've picked up some copper. Maybe you're holding some copper waiting for the right opportunity to sell it. And, you just haven't gotten around to it yet. But all of a sudden, the U.S. government is buying it up. What do you think that's going to do to the price? You think it's going to keep the price where it's at? You think it's going to keep the price down? You think they're just making that up and they're not really going to do it? No, they're going to do it. They understand. Look what's going on with the ruble. The ruble is gaining power now. Now, they're pretty much back where they were before all this event over there happened. Well, why do you think that is? Do you think this is the reason right here that they're kind of gaining power? That they're accepting this now, or the ruble? A lot of people don't see what's coming, and it's sad. And there's no one answer to everything. I've been talking more and more about this. You got to have food, you've got to have water, you've got to have something to carry over when the system does collapse. What will be the next thing? What's going to have value when all the paper just goes down? Maybe all the cryptos go down. Who knows? We don't know. Maybe this will go down. Maybe by some fluke, the people that say that this is going to go back under 20 will be right. Maybe it will go back under 20. I don't think that will happen. Maybe this will go back down to 500. I doubt that's going to happen either. But at the end of the day, when you really prepare for different stuff, you'll be kind of better off for it. Now, I know I started this video off rough. I don't even know if I said please hit that like, that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. But please hit that subscribe button. Help me out. Help the channel grow. And keep stacking. I really think that having a little bit of this on hand, whether that be, in a desk drawer, whether that be in a safety deposit box, wherever you want to keep it. Everybody has difference of opinions on that, but I highly recommend having a little something. And it doesn't even have to be something fancy as this. This is an American Gold Eagle, $5 piece. These are just generic rounds. Maybe it's some 40%, maybe it's some 90%. I mention the word 40% a lot in my videos because a lot of people still view 40% as junk silver. And it is junk silver. I'm not going to lie there, but it is silver. And, I remember when 90% was pretty much junk. Nobody wanted 90%. If you're going to go pay $3 for a quarter, you're a fool. That's what I heard. $4 for a quarter, you're a fool. It's never going to have any more value than that. I mean, what, do you really think silver's going to go to $20? I've heard that before. Do you really think silver is going to go back up to its $50 high? Do you think silver is going to go to 25? Well, here's the thing. Those silver quarters right now are selling 30 times face value. That's a lot. 30 times face value. When, the melt value might only be $10 and you're paying, or the melt value on a silver $half is 10. The melt value on a silver quarter, I think you're talking $4.80, $4.90, maybe $5, but yet they're selling them for $8, $7.50. That's insane to me. I look at 40%ers and I still see a lot of potential there. It's not the best, but it's something cool. I know I like taking the jokes. That's why I always like bringing it up. I like hearing people's thoughts on it. But we'll see what happens. With that being said, I thank y'all for watching. I hope you guys have a great weekend. I hope you guys are commenting on these videos, because we are going to be giving away a cool prize next week, for our universal coin and bullion giveaway for the month. So I may get to mention it again here in the upcoming days, but that's it. We're about ready to give it away. The month's over. Probably gonna do it on a live stream next week on Tuesday. So thank you everybody for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. You guys all have a great one. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.